How's it going, everybody? It's Dark Unicycle here, and I'm here to pretty much explain on how this process is going to work for the alpha testers. Now, if you are an alpha tester, then you've been chosen out of a few hand of people to go ahead and test our game, David. Give some feedback so we know what to do and how to fix it. So, we're also going to need your specs, along with the somewhat long, apologize for that, but for somewhat of a long questionnaire would be a good way to put it. We're going to have to answer the questions, that way we know what target of audience that is trying our game. We're also going to know on what steps to take further with David. Also, we're going to need your computer specs, such as dxdiag, so that way we know on what system you're running it on. That way we can make sure that everybody with a low-end computer can go ahead and play our game on the highest setting, while people with a high-end computer can enjoy the extra frames. So, as you can see, you guys can see my desktop. It's a full screen. I'm using a TV. It's the only thing I could find for a screen since I didn't have a monitor. So, let's get started. I'm going to show you guys how to get your dxdiag and send it to us over the forum. Now, I'm not going to show you the forum because with computer issues, we lost that. So, it's going to take some time for it to get it all back in working order. So, let's go ahead and show you guys on how to do the dxdiag. You're going to go into your search, go into the taskbar, hit the search or start button, and you're going to go ahead and search up dx, like I said earlier, dag. It should pop up right there. It's an exe. Go ahead and hit enter, and wait for it to load. It'll load up all your information that has to do with your computer, RAM, display, everything. That way we know what audience to target for. So that way we can have everybody running at least 40 frames. We have tested it before and we've made it to one core with 2 gigs of RAM running at 70 frames on max everything. We are doing a lot of tricks to pull that off, but we are doing it. So, if you have a computer that's extremely low end, all you're going to do is want to go to hit and save all information and make sure it's a text file. You're gonna, like I said, I already have mine just in case anything happens. You're going to want to save it on your desktop and then send it over to the forum. Now, if you have a 64-bit, go ahead and run it in 64-bit. It'll take some time to load up. Take a lot of time to load up. But in the meantime of that loading up, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what happened with the forum. So, we were trying to get everything all set up, and an error happened, and everything was lost. We didn't have any backups. For some reason, our backups were turned off, so we had to pretty much restart the entire forum, which sucks. But we should get it up and running by today. Hopefully, everything back to the way it was. I'm praying. Okay, so if you're in a 64-bit, you're going to want to do the same thing. Save information in a text file. It has to be text on your desktop, and save it, and it'll save it right there. This will contain all the information that you have. All problems, issues, everything like that. That way we know on what to do and how to do it. And we will make sure it's private. That way the world cannot see your DirectX diagnostics. So after that, you want to send it to the forum. That's about it. Simple, easy, and done. That way, when your questionnaire is finished, we know what you do when it comes to video games and what you like. So, okay, let's say you're an action guy, and you think David needs kind of like a more action in it, more thrill-seeking adventure. Well, if we get enough upvotes for that, we'll just call it upvotes for now, we'll go ahead and applaud to that and maybe find a new mechanic that hasn't been used before or in a long time and go ahead and put it in David. We've been brainstorming a lot to try to find a new mechanic that hasn't been done before, and it's getting really difficult along with all the indie companies out there finding these mechanics. But, excuse me, coughing. But with all that, and that's all you got to do. So now that I showed you all on how to do your dxdiag, whatever you want to call it, dxdag, blobbydag, whatever, smiley face dag. After all that, you're going to want to send it to the forum. On the, if you are a tester, you will have the permissions required. So go ahead and go into the forum and then post it in the alpha tester section. And that's pretty much it. So, with that all granted, I guess I'll see you guys later. We should have more videos uploading soon, so keep in store for that. The form is slowly building, like I said, if you guys want to go ahead and head over. It doesn't have everything on it yet, so the styles and background and banner and all of that jazz is still not on there, but the main portion of the form is, so you're going to want to go ahead and do that. But I hope you guys have a good day, and this is dxdiag wishing you a goodbye. There. Just enjoying the spot, I see. Yeah, laying down there.